Leading scorer of all time, Kareem Skyhook.
That's number 33.
Number 33.
Who was number 33?
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
What's up? Right, welcome back to the Dirty Kitchen. We've added some accents here, just trying to get some branding going. I had a call from a friend in Canada that had been watching the series, and he mentioned that when he's going through LinkedIn and stuff, he does see us, but if he doesn't have time to watch, he said he thought maybe people don't even put two and two together. So we put this sign up thanks to Kevin. Appreciate you calling in that little tip for us. So we're taking some advice and trying just to get this in the background, so every time we do something, we've got that branding going on. You guys are seeing our name. Just remind you that the Dirty Kitchen is here and here for good. So that brings us to our Alpha Graphics quote of the day for a Tuesday, and it comes from David Ogilvy, and he says, "Don't bunt, swing for the fences." So when you are swinging for the fences, you're going big, you're thinking big, you're trying to do great things, and you're not always going to hit that swing. You're going to strike out a lot of times, but the thing is, when you connect, when you do hit that ball out of the park over the fence, then that's when great things happen. So just wanted to bring that to you guys today for a little motivation. Don't bunt, swing for the fences. And the only difference between people who are great and people who are forgotten is that they did take that swing in the first place. Because if you don't ever swing for the fence, and if you always bunt, you're just going to be another one of those, and people are going to forget about you once you move on. So think about what you guys can do today to swing for the fences. Think of a new thing, something big, something new that you can try. Even if you think there's a good chance of failure, hey, try it anyways, and you can learn from that failure and do it again next time. So don't bunt, swing for the fences, and thanks as always for watching The Dirty Kitchen with Marcus Beverly and Taylor Abbott. Catch you on the next Alpha Graphics quote of the day. Meeting number 33, sales meeting number 33.
33, you know who that is? You know who the big 33 is? I'm going to go with one of the all-time leading scorers of all time in the NBA.
From the Bulls?
No. The all-time NBA leading scorer of all time, Kareem Skyhook.
That's number 33?
Number 33.
Who was number 33?
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
On the Bulls, that was
Scottie
really good.
Pippen.
That's who it was? I thought there was a white guy that shot a lot of three-pointers.
Steve Kerr?
Was he number 33?
Steve Kerr was 25.
This guy knows his stuff.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Well, so today we're talking about how many different flows we have and avenues we have that we're using to create and increase our income. So let's start out business-wise. So thinking of flows, so one flow would be, we've got telephone. And I want to write these down to see how many we come up with. So how many flows, what do we have that's bringing in opportunities or creating income for ourselves? So I've got the phones. The next thing that comes to mind, obviously, is going to be we have walk-in traffic, right? Walk-ins. We have our
email.
Email, nice. That's probably our top one, right? Email.
The portal.
Online ordering portal. Online portal, yeah. We've got our internet, our website. Our brand new one that's in progress right now, our product launches. We've got our social media, right? Socials. Medias. Photos walking. What else? How else does we have money coming in? Referrals.
It's interesting to say that. Accounts.
Repeat business.
Yeah.
Okay. Repeat account business. Repeat business. Yeah. We've got maybe ours. How about our sign advertising on the building? People drive by, they see it. I've heard a couple people say, "Yeah, I drive by every day, and I just finally decided to come in." So.
Advertising.
Yep. I already said social media, but we do social media ads, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would also include in there the Dirty Kitchen. Going to be bringing business in if it hasn't already. Our podcasts. What else? Anything else that we can think of this? I got flows open. Bringing in flow.
That's all I can really think of.
Me too. Okay, so let's see how many we got. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so 15 flows. Okay, so that's not bad. So now let's think personal. So we've got our personal stuff, our personal businesses, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and how we're just making money, and let's just think about ourselves each here. So we've got obviously our job, right? So that's one thing, bringing in income, right? So our job. You've got, or we've each got our side hustles, right?
Mm-hmm.
My book, your company, S&G. Check it out if you have one of these on your face.
Mm-hmm.
Want to keep it cool, keep it clean. I've been using social media a lot. Have you? You're starting.
Yes, I'm starting to.
Okay. Social media. Posts, I'll specify it by posts. And then I'll also break it out by ads. I don't know if you've actually used that yet, have you?
Not yet.
Ads. Okay. We're using our lead pages.
Mm-hmm.
You're just starting into that too. Lead pages.
I need to call Edward Chavez.
Who's he?
The one who's supposed to be making my brand.
Ah, okay. Word of mouth, right?
Yep.
One, two. What else do you got that brings you in?
I mean, I've got to invest like my.
Oh yes, that's a big one. Investments.
Mm-hmm.
Investments. Okay. And you've got your benefits that you mentioned.
Yep.
That's income. I use for the business. Sometimes if it's a big purchase, I'll use my personal card because I have cash back.
Okay.
So credit card rewards. That's income. Investments was a good one. What else can we think of? Anything else that you think coming in that adds to your income?
Well, yes and no. I mean, it's a friend of mine. He uses my thing for a. He uses my Gold's membership,
Mm-hmm.
but I pay for it, and then he just like pays me back, but like on a separate app, so that money just kind of just like stacks up over there. So it's really not like.
It's income.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I like that.
Peer-to-peer lending.
There you go. Good. That's a great description. All technical.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean,
Yeah,
basically every time I'll pay for it, yeah, but he pays me like in a separate app, like in the Cash app,
Sure.
and I'm just gonna let that sit there until like one day, like,
Accumulate.
you know what? Let me put that somewhere.
I like that. And then the other one I've been trying, just new, is I've been trying to do some flipping of either stuff I don't use anymore, or like I bought that phone case by accident for the wrong phone, so I'm trying to see if I can sell it.
Do you go to OfferUp or
I've been just
Let
trying
Go?
eBay right now.
Okay?
And
Try.
I sold a couch, my old couch. I sold on Facebook Marketplace.
Okay. Try OfferUp and Let Go. Those are like the new, more improved Craigslist.
Okay. And you have to pay?
No.
Or they take a percentage of the
I
sale or
don't-
something?
you know, honestly, I don't know that.
OfferUp and what?
And Let Go.
I'll check into both of those. Little fun story, I bought a couch in 2012. It was a nice one, big sectional. I paid $1,200. It was expensive. And then I just sold it this year, about 5 months ago. So I owned it for 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 7 years. I took super good care of it. It was in mint condition, but I sold it for $900. 7 years later, so I basically owned the couch for that long for like what, $500 or whatever, $100. So that was a good deal. And it's just a matter of taking nice pictures, a good description, and the guy came and looked at it, gave me $900 cash, and walked out with the couch. So that was cool. So that's something new that I think there's some money in if I have time to work on
Do
it.
you want to talk to Andrew from Audio Available, or is you want to take a message?
Just a message for now. I'll call him back. Offer up. Tell me the last one. Offer up and what?
Let go.
What? Okay, so the average millionaire has 7 flows of income. 7 flows. So let's just count. I'll count mine first. So I've got job, side hustle, social media. Better count that as 1 because even lead pages. Investments, word of mouth isn't the strongest one either. I don't know if I'd count it as actually having money coming in. Investments, credit card rewards, and those are the only ones that really actually make money, so I better only count 5. So I could increase by 3 right away. And then, so I need to do that. So I need to figure out a way to add 3 more flows of income other than the 5 that I'm using that are kind of working. So I'm down, so let's count yours now. You got your job, side hustle. Would you count social media, or have you not really made any money from it?
Not yet.
Word of mouth?
I've made some from word of mouth.
That's better for you, yeah. Investments, you showed me the other day, you got some positive coming in. You got your benefits, peer-to-peer, does that count?
I mean, I guess you would say that.
Okay, so 6?
Yeah.
6? Okay, so you're 1 off. Now, let's just to put this into practicality, what can we think of right now that we can add 1 for you and one for me?
I would definitely say peer-to-peer lending for you.
And how would I utilize that?
I know they've got like, I think it's called Lending Tree.
Okay.
I think you can like
lend my money and get
say
interest on it.
You'd be like, hey, like
It can be as little as like $500, right?
Exactly. Or also the one that I do with the investments, the Fundrise.
Okay.
Where you put like however much money, like I put 500 to start up, and they put it in a portfolio into different real estate investments. It's either new like apartments that they're building or apartments that want to be renovated. So they take that money that they split it up into different sections. Yes, sir.
So actually I've been thinking about that because I read about that all the time, where you can loan it for 10%. And so what's 10% of 500? Is that $50? Or is that only 5?
It might be $50.
You see, we're really good at math in the Dirty Kitchen. That's why we have our calculators. Yeah, $50. So if you give somebody $500 for 2 months, you get $50 back.
And then
if you don't need the $500, 10% return is pretty good. Really good, actually. If you could do 10% in the stock market, you'd be hot. Okay, I like that. And now, how about for you? What could be number 7 for you?
Let me see. Go back. What did we count for me?
We got your job, side hustle, investments, benefits, peer-to-peer.
And then word of mouth, because I had 6.
Word of mouth, right?
And then so definitely social media. I could definitely.
Easy.
I could definitely.
Which takes time, and as we learned with the product launch, once you build it, which takes that initial chunk of time, then it's reusable and renewable, and you can just make small tweaks, and then once you get it rolling, you just have to do that initial work to get it started.
And then I also made my first sale last night.
Oh, well, actually, just a second though. I would also include going to those things. I guess that's your side hustle, but
yeah.
But going to that thing would have been a new way to add income. If you go to these shows and set up
trade
every
shows.
weekend, that's a new way to get money that's never been before.
Yeah.
So selling at shows, that could be number 24/7 if you go into it full speed.
I would still put that in the side hustle though.
Yeah.
Anything that has to do with that, to me that's just a side hustle.
Okay. Now, what you were gonna say? One more thing.
Yeah, I made my first. I sold it for. It's gonna get shipped up to Virginia. So
What is it?
the beard oil.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How are you gonna ship it?
FedEx.
Okay.
So USPS, whatever, one of the two.
USPS.
So
Okay.
I made a. So I think they're only gonna charge like seven something for the shipping.
Okay.
But I added a couple of cents on it, so it's up to
All right.
$7.99 for shipping.
That's fine. That's called using shipping as a profit.
Exactly.
So that's normal. Lots of people do it. And I love that. Okay, now let's think about, we already got 15 for the business, and we got 15 pretty strong ones.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we can do almost $1 million in a year. But what is a new one that you can think of and I can think of that we could add?
For the business?
Yep. And it's going to be coming from the Dirty Kitchen because we're the ones that are in charge of this stuff around here. So what can we add to the business to give us another... I would first thing that comes to mind for me is the figuring out how to leverage the new tech like the Alexa, where I've got
Okay.
that thing playing and we're getting 30 listens a day.
We are? When was the last time you checked?
This morning we're up. We only have 10 episodes posted and we've had 275 listens. So using our Dirty Kitchen math, 275 divided by 10. 27 listens averaging per episode.
Wow.
So if we could, without taking away from the value, if we could monetize that and get those 27 listeners to give them an opportunity to buy something somehow, which we'd have to think about it. But that's 30 people every episode that are listening that we could somehow sell to. So that's a lead.
Or we can somehow, if specifically record like a whenever they're listening to it,
Okay.
we'll have like a code that they could use to apply.
Aha! See, this is good. At the end, we just drop in. Thanks for listening to the podcast. If you'd be interested in any products or services that the Dirty Kitchen offers through Alpha Graphics West Ave, mention code TDK Podcast and receive 10% off your.
And it'd have to be like a specific
this is a
code
good idea
that would
that we know is from the podcast.
exactly.
Okay, this is good. Okay, so the podcast offer. This is so good that this gets to be added to the marketing ideas list here. That was clever. Nice thinking. I really like that. Make a podcast offer using a code that ties listeners to purchasers that can only be heard on. Beautiful. That's a great idea. Okay.
I heard that one when yesterday when I was listening to and this was by far like the one that I was listening to yesterday with Patrick Bet-David.
Okay.
And the guy who trained Michael Jordan. I guess he's got like a
Grover.
Yeah.
Grover, I like him. Yes.
he during the like the interview or whatever.
Yeah.
I guess he released a and this
Yeah,
interview.
he's got a coaching program.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like it's a $1,200 coaching program, but he dropped like a
Code.
that was specifically for if you listened to that, like if you listen to that, it would only be like $7.99.
Okay.
But you know what I mean? But for anybody else,
It's
If
full
you didn't, yeah, if you didn't hear like this speech he dropped it towards the end too.
So you had to listen to the whole thing.
Exactly, and it would be like $7.99 instead of $1200.
That's an awesome one. I love that. We could just stop right there because that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Okay, well let's work that in. We'll think about that.
Oh, and speaking of from those lyrics,
Yes.
any word back from that?
Yeah, I talked to the guy and he knows a local mix master,
Okay.
but he said the guy wouldn't do it for free. He said that he'd charge you like $100, which isn't bad, but I think someone would do it for free if we look hard enough. Hey, audience, Dirty Kitchen Nation, we need some help developing a title song. So if you guys are watching this, you like what you're seeing, check out our intro videos. You're going to see them on all of our most recent YouTube videos, and you'll find them in our Instagram feed as well. But we're looking for a local artist that we can get a sponsorship out to. We'll put your name on everything when we play the music, the intro vid, but we want to get about a 30-second cut with a little bit of some sort of a song or a theme that goes along with the Dirty Kitchen. What we're doing here, we're presenting sales, strategy, and motivation. Want something a little upbeat, something a little exciting.
Mm-hmm.
And if you guys can create that for us and record it, I don't care if it's on GarageBand or whatever you guys do in your basement, and hook it up with us, we'll definitely feature you in all of our stuff and give you lots of mentions. And then when we hit the big time, maybe that's a chance for you to hit the big time with us.
And then whenever you have your shows and stuff like that, and you need banners and flyers and all
Yeah.
that stuff, I mean,
We can
who
help.
else? Who else could do that for you?
We can return the favor. We know all those people.
Than the Dirty Kitchen.
Awesome. Okay, so if you guys just saw this, we're going to put this out asking for your help. Shoot us a DM. You can also email us, taylor.abbott@alphagraphics.com or mbeverly@alphagraphics.com, and just shoot us an email or a DM on the socials. Let us know if you're interested in doing something like that, looking for a music clip to go along with all of our videos. So thanks for watching today. We'll catch you on the next episode.